This is the Nasi Ayam. It's slightly different from the usual chicken rice that you normally find. I have a feeling that it's roasted and probably is fried, marinated in a Sambal blend so that it comes out reddish. Very appetizing. The usual is with the Sambal, soup, rice. Take a bit of the soup on the rice.
Cheers. Welcome to FoodieMommaPH. I'm here with Hafidz Rahman of Lepak Korner.
Hello, hello.
And we're here at Geylang Serai market. This is my first time here, so I don't know what to expect. Where are you taking me?
I'm taking you to the second level. You are going to be exposed to really rich food and delicacies that I grew up eating. Yeah.
Okay, I'm excited. Let's go.
Let's go.
Geylang Serai is one of the oldest Malay settlements in Singapore. It has one of the biggest and busiest wet markets, offering cheaper produce with a great selection of Malay and Indian Muslim dishes. Today, Hafidz Rahman of Lepak One Corner is going to show us some of his favorite Malay Indonesian dishes like Nasi Ayam, Nasi Ambeng, Gandos, Otauta, Putu Piring, and we're going to wash it all down with some pineapple drink and his all-time favorite, Mata Kucing. Let's start this Geylang Serai market food feast. Stall number 1 is Hajja Mona Nasi Padang. Here, all the dishes are laid out for you to point and choose to pair with rice topped with sambal and gravy. Similar to Filipino Karinderya style, we got the Nasi Ambeng and picked Opo Ayam, beef rendang, Sambal Goreng, which is a mix of tauhu or tofu, tempeh or fermented soybeans, and long beans, Sambal Telur or quail eggs, tauge or bean sprouts, terung or eggplant, and then topped with a rich coconut gravy, Sambal Balado, Sambal Belacan, and serunding or roasted grated coconut. Sedap. Makasih.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have ordered pretty much everything
that we can possibly get in here.
Those with shorter queues because there's a lot of people here in Geylang Serai. It's my first time here.
So do you like it here, the ambiance?
Yeah, and a lot of interesting stuff as well.
Yeah, so basically like we are here on a Sunday, which is like the busiest time. So as you can see, there's a lot of stalls.
I heard a lot of cheaper items from the market here.
Yes.
That's why people are coming here to buy grocery, local produce, and then eat here at the food market.
Correct.
What do we got here?
We have today with us, this is Nasi Ambeng. It's basically like a platter. They usually serve it during occasions for like Thanksgiving. So it's usually served in a big platter, like 4 or 5 people can eat. Sometimes up to like 8 people can eat on a big platter. The essential things is like number 1 is the rice, and then the bergedil, which is the potato cutlet, sambal, the sambal goreng, mixed vegetable, beef rendang, and also the chicken rendang. Quail eggs, this is called the urap. It's made of roasted coconut. There is veggies and this tauge. And this is your brinjal.
The guy sprinkled.
This is coconut. It's called serunding.
Serunding.
Yeah, serunding. Yeah, basically savory coconut.
I think I'm gonna start with the beef.
Yes, the beef is like really, really soft and tender.
Cheers.
Yes. How you like it?
Rich and savory.
It's
And
simmered in coconut oil.
I can feel that there's a lot of curry stick put in there and coconut milk and spicy. It's not too overwhelming. It's very well balanced.
Very balanced, yes. I'm very amazed that you know curry steak.
I tried to cook rendang already. I made the recipe in the link below. Let's try the chicken. Cheers. Wow, their gravy is really rich. Reminds me of Filipino kare-kare. I like how the gravy.
Yeah.
Have you tried kare-kare?
I used to work in a F&B restaurant and my supervisor was Filipino. She would always bring food, you know, so that I would eat like the sinigang, you know, that pangsit. I love it.
Pansit.
Pangsit.
Wow. Quail eggs with sambal. Wow.
Yeah.
Sambal balado with the quail egg. Sweet, a little bit of spicy.
So it's really like warm on the palate. I don't eat eggplants or lady fingers.
Okay, I'll try the eggplant.
Yes.
Because I eat anything. It has a different sambal on it as well.
It's almost like a sambal belacan.
This is the
Sambal goreng. It's like tahu, there's like tempeh, fermented soybean.
Just the gravy itself is a dish already. And the taste is really homey.
And this is more considered a normal platter. This is actually for one person. You love our food. It's very communal. Eat in a circle, 4 or 5 of you, and then you just take it. The joy of community eating.
Yeah, true. And eat with your hands.
Yes, eat with the hands.
Best. Stall number 2 is House of Gandos, which has been operating since 1980s. Famous for their traditional Malay kuihs like the original and ube gandos and a variety of Malay snacks.
This is one of my favorites, gandos, made of rice flour as well. This is tapioca, ubi, and you dip it in orange sugar. Let's go for the gandos. So this one, I will just put over here, yeah? So you can just dip it. I wouldn't say it's barbecued, but it's put in a hot...
Like a hot griddle.
It's almost like, yeah, like a griddle. So you dip it in sugar.
Put
a lot of sugar.
Because the color is beautiful.
Yeah? I love this.
I taste some saltiness in there as well.
They will put in fermented tapioca. Yeah, but I think this one they use fermented rice. So that's why it's a bit savory.
Sweet and savory at the same time.
Yeah.
I would love it with tons of orange sugar.
Yes. The orange sugar is the one that makes it, right?
Yeah.
This is tapioca. I would say it's more filling because it's a bit more chewy.
Yeah, chewy, sticky. I like the texture more. Let's try it with the sugar. But it's already sweet.
Yeah.
I love the color as well. The yellow, more inviting, more appetizing. Stall number 3 is Maya Pesona chicken rice, known for their nasi ayam, coated in sweet and spicy sambal, which gives it a striking dark red color. A very simple yet flavorful chicken rice that both kids and kids at heart will fall in love with.
The full vlog lah.
Makasih. Okay.
Thank you. So this is nasi ayam, something that I had when I was a boy, all the way now when I'm an adult because of the special way that the chicken is being fried. It's reddish in color, so this is the sambal. They have it in the original, the black pepper, but personally I like the sambal the best.
So this is comfort food.
Comfort food for me. Oh my god, I cannot wait. I've been eyeing that nasi ayam because I haven't had it in the longest time. Whenever I go to Pasar Geylang, this is the only thing that I eat. Guess what? I haven't eaten this in like maybe 3-4 years.
That's how busy you are.
Especially with this whole pandemic, right? This is the nasi ayam. It's slightly different from the usual chicken rice that you normally find. I have a feeling that it's roasted and probably is fried, marinated in a sambal blend so that it comes out reddish. Very appetizing. The usual is with the sambal, soup, rice. Take a bit of the soup on the rice.
Cheers.
Sambal is very sweet. It's not the regular sambal that you normally find. So it really complements the chicken rice.
The rice is very fluffy, just a little bit of oil in there. So it's not like the typical chicken rice where it's full on oil of the chicken that has been poached.
It's quite light actually.
Yeah, it's just nice to contrast the already savory and sweet chicken.
Yeah, you like it?
Wow, it's good. It reminds me of ayam bakar, you know, with the black sauce.
Ah, the ketchup.
Something like that.
So
it's on the sweet side as well, but this one is done differently.
This is what I have every time when I was a kid, when I was growing up. It's the only chicken rice. You know how like when you're much younger, you always only eat the simplest things?
This chicken rice. Stall number 4 is Alkarim Daitare Korner. They offer hot drinks like kopi and teh and a variety of colorful drinks like pineapple and mata kucing.
Mata kucing satu, pineapple satu. This is very unique in Geylang Serai. This is the pineapple drink. It's very famous for this. Pineapple chunks with like pineapple syrup. This is called, the literal translation is called mata kucing, which is cat's eyes. But it's actually just longan. Really refreshing. You want to have a sip of your mata kucing, your cat's eyes?
Mata kucing. There's Gula Melaka in here as well.
There's definitely sugar in it.
This is so similar to a Filipino drink. It usually has sago, which is pearls, and then gulaman is like the jellies. Same color as well.
So the thing I like about this pineapple drink is that they will always give you lidi.
Oh, I was wondering why we have sticks. Like, are we gonna use it in the gandos? That makes sense.
Same thing with your mata kucing with the cat's eyes.
It's like fishing it. It's basically longan.
Yeah? On a hot day, oh my god, so refreshing.
I love that it's not too manisa.
It's not too sweet, just nice.
Stall number 5 is Otauta Kampung, which has been around since 1950s and still operating up until today under the second generation. Offering a traditional kampung-style Otauta using serunding or toasted and spiced coconut flakes, which brings a unique, crumbly texture and sweetness. The paste is wrapped in banana leaf and then grilled non-stop to achieve the perfect char-grilled flavor and banana leaf aroma.
So whenever I go to Geylang, there's the 3 things I buy, knickknacks for me to bring back home, which is number 1, the Otak. Basically like fish chunks, marinated with like spices and coconut, barbecued in banana leaf.
Really one of my favorite snacks here in Singapore.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, do you have it in the Philippines? Something
No, we
similar?
don't. That's why I like it, because it's very unique and it's very light. You can eat it as a snack or with bread. I heard this one is different because I think this one is coconutty.
Yes, it's more coconutty.
So, okay. It's crumbly.
Yes, crumbly.
Because of the coconut, you can really feel the texture and the light yellow color.
Right? It's slightly different than the usual one that you get, right?
Wow. It's like the sweet and savory and spicy combined. Wow.
Because the normal Otah is usually more reddish, right? This is more orangey because of the spices and the herbs.
Yeah.
And this is more coconutty, so it's really good.
Other otas, it's like mostly flour. This one is a bit crumbly and soft.
And spicy.
And spicy. I love the heat. Like it's gradual, but it's good. Finally, stall number 6. Haig Road Putu Piring is a very famous stall featured on Netflix street food series and also listed in the Singapore Michelin Guide. Putu means rice cake and piring means plate in Malay. So it's a steamed rice cake in a shape of a plate. The process starts with molding the putu piring, which they put rice flour and gula melaka filling covered with a piece of white cloth and then steamed for about 5 minutes. Once ready, it's topped with pandan leaves and served with freshly grated coconut. The entire process is extremely fast, which is entertaining to watch while queuing. And the family still uses the same recipe and traditional techniques since 1940s. And of course, we had to get the best-selling Gula Melaka Putu Piring.
So let's have Putu Piring?
Putu Piring!
Yeah, Putu Piring. So Putu Piring is made of rice flour. It's steamed. Inside is Gula Melaka.
I watched Singapore street food on Netflix and I saw Haig Road Putu Piring being featured there. So I was so interested in trying this.
It's world famous, by the way.
This is the original one, the Gula Melaka, right?
Yeah, Gula Melaka. Take it with a bit of
a bit
coconut.
of the coconut.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, just like that.
Oh wow.
Delicious.
Coconutty. Then the sweetness from the Gula Melaka is really rich and comforting. Sweet and savory at the same time.
Yeah.
For this batch, what have you liked? Like your top favorite?
Top favorite?
Without looking at this.
Yeah, I don't have to look at it. I just tasted it. So I think it's the Nasi Ayam. Yeah, because I think it's really like simple comfort food that everyone can enjoy. You know, it's not so spicy, so even your kids, you know, can come in and try it out. It's really very wholesome. And you get a quarter of a chicken, so it's really worth your money. I'm actually more of a savory and salty person.
Me too.
I don't have a sweet tooth, so I love the Otauta because it's really spicy and savory. So this is something that I always eat whenever I'm at Geylang. These 3 things is not normal normally what we would pack back home. But of course, the putu piring is best eaten when it's warm. So whenever we go back home, we'll just normally like microwave it or just steam it back again.
For a first timer in Geylang Serai, number one for me is the Putu Piring. It brings me back home. Putu is comfort. The coconut flavor in there, the sweetness from the Gula Melaka just hits the spot for me. I love the very unique Otauta here. And like you wouldn't find this kind anywhere else. It's very kampung, like mostly coconut. So every bite you taste the sweet, salty, and then heat at the end.
Yeah.
Really good snack. And I'm sorry, but I feel
I knew you would like it.
I've eaten a lot of nasi padang, but this is closest to the kare-kare gravy that we have at home. It's very like thick, rich.
It's like a mix between curry and rendang.
It's just
That's really good.
amazing.
Beef really melts in your mouth.
Sedaplicious.
Sedap delicious. My God, you should have that printed on the shirt.
So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for joining us. Again, thank you Hafidz.
Thank you for having me.
For
Thank you
showing me.
for allowing me to show you the very busy. You cannot see the busyness from here because we are like away from everyone else, but it's packed.
Guys,
okay?
it's Sunday afternoon.
It's packed.
Lunchtime. And we really enjoyed having lunch here. And we'll see you on the next episode. We're going to cover a Muslim-owned Greek restaurant in Putu. I'll see you there. Bye!
Bye.